Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn something which is very important, and it is going to help you a lot in if you are farming potato. If you want to start a farming potato, you're going to learn a lot, and we're going to see the production practices that we always carry out in the potato production. So in the other video I talk about the important requirements, and then the important practices. So today generally we are going to talk more of the practices that we carry out during the potato farming. So first we are going to start with the pH of the soil that is required in planting the potato. So potato grow well in a pH which ranges between 5.5 to 6.5. So for you to know the soil pH, you must have carried out the soil testing. So you see, it is crucial, and it is very important that you do the soil testing so that you can be able to understand the pH that the soil in the field or in the farm where you want to plant or you are planting potato in, so that you know those are the other things. If we don't look at the pH of the soil or where we are planting potato, this can also affect our growing of potato, which you might mistaken it as maybe disease or a pest, but it is because of the pH which doesn't favor potato production. So it ranges from 5.5 to 6.5, and this one you will know after carrying out the soil testing of the area or the farm where you are going to grow the potato in. For the soil type, the potato require the soil which is loose, well drained. Well drained meaning the circulation of both water and the air is well inside that the soil. So the soil should be well drained and it is loose, so that it allows the development of the tubers which will form the what we are going to harvest. And also what you are supposed to know is that the soil type also should be the non-crushing, whereby the soil is not crushing, so that it can leave out the loosey part whereby the tuber will be affected. And the soil should be the type which is either sandy loamy soils or loamy soils, and these soils should contain higher organic matter, so that you know higher organic matter comes with a lot of nutrients which is going to help our tuber to grow big, and this one will be equal to the what we are going to harvest. So in the site selection, when you are selecting the site where you are going to grow your potato, that is either the field or the farm or the plot that you're going to grow your potato, it is very important that you select the site very well. And if you are going to, maybe you have harvested potato in a certain field, so take those the potato plantings away as much as possible away from where you're going to replant. And then again, during the site selection where you are growing your potato, it is important that you grow them far away from maybe the successive you had grown the tomatoes, because say that the tomatoes which were grown in a land or a field or a plot or an area where we want to grow our potato were affected by the late blight. This late blight, you know, it will, because it will affect our potato. So let us select a site whereby the tomatoes were not there, so that we can avoid this late blight. Remember, to get rid of late blight is hard, so it is important that you just grow them away, far away from where you had grown the tomato. For the temperatures, the potato require cool temperatures so that they can germinate, because high temperatures also can affect, that is So the temperature should be cool for your potato to grow well. And then now we go to the bed spacing. How do you space your bed or area where you are planting potato? Because also the spacing will affect the tuber formation. And for your information, when the tuber formation is affected, also what we are going to harvest at last is going to be affected. That's why it is such a crucial step that we do it correctly, so that the end results will be perfect. Because we say that the beginning of a journey begins with one step. So they say a journey of 1,000 miles begin with one step. So also during our farming or production of any crop, we begin it from the first step. And if we don't follow the steps very well, we mess along the way, it will affect our end product. Because during the processes that we are going to carry out, they are going to help us to take care of the problems that can incur if we don't complete the process. So it is going to affect the end product. So it is important that we carry out these processes very well, follow them, so that we can be able to get the high quality end product. So let's go to the bed. So the bed spacing or the field spacing, which is important, or which is going to help us to achieve the minimal the high products, and also allow us in the while we are doing our activities, carrying out the activities, e.g. like for example when you are operating in the area or in the field during the growing of the potato and up to the harvesting point. So about from 30 to 50 centimeters is okay, and we grow it growing it in a single row is okay, because it is going to allow the formation of healing, so that it accumulates around the roots, so that the tuber, the much you accumulate the fine soil around the tuber or the roots, the tubers are going to form it well. So spacing it well, and making it like in a single line, it is going to allow the operation like weeding and the other stuffs that we are going to carry out during our potato production. So 30 centimeters to 50 centimeters is okay, because if we do 70, it can reduce 60 to and above, it can reduce the potential production output afterwards. So 30 to 50 centimeters is okay, and through a single row is okay, so that we can allow the formation of big tubers, which are transformed to the what we are harvesting afterwards. So we have seen that we do the single row, and then between the rows we do the 50 centimeter or 30 between 30 to 50 centimeter. So again we will need the spacing between now the potato plants. So that one we can do it within 8 centimeters to 12 centimeters. That will be okay. That is between one potato plant to the other. So 8 to 12 centimeters is okay. That is now within the rows, and then between the rows is what we have said, that 30 to 50 centimeters. The seeds that we are going to plant, the sizes should be from 1.5 centimeters to 2 centimeters, and each planting material, the planting seeds, should have at least 2 eyes. 2 eyes will give a farmer assurance that these the dormancy of the potato seed has been broken, and it is going to germinate. So at least it should have 2 eyes, so that you see this. It also like give you the assurance that this seed is quality. And then now for you, when you are placing or when you are sowing the seeds on the ground, it should be from 2 centimeter to 4 centimeter deep on the soil, so that it can be covered well, so that predators will not feed on them. And also, when you leave it open without covering them, there are also the harsh climatic condition that can affect it. So sowing it deep, between 2 to 4 centimeters, will be okay for it to germinate. You have placed them on the ground, so you just wait for 100 to 120 days and your potato will mature. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're going to change your practices that you always carried out in potato production, so that you can increase your production. So even if you can't follow them 100%, make sure that the essential ones are there, so that you don't complain, but you get that the output that it deserves to be.